I knew that I was going to come to Iowa the day that I toured campus.
It felt like, all right, this is where I'm supposed to be.
I just loved the campus. I loved meeting all of my potential professors.
Being here in Iowa City, there were so many things going on. It was such a vibrant academic and intellectual, but also creative community.
There's not a person in my major or that I've met at Iowa that I don't feel like I can go to.
It really felt more like a family.
Iowa does an amazing job of giving you so many different resources to figure out who you truly are when you come here.
The coolest thing about being a Hawkeye is that it doesn't mean one thing.
I want to be a visual storyteller and a filmmaker. What's been given to me here can really help me with that.
I got a lot of leadership experience and I want to use that skill to impact other people.
Valuing the people that you work with is the most important thing, and that's definitely the lesson that I'm going to take away.
Being able to have the entire country rally behind you and having that lasting impact on women's basketball, it's honestly a dream come true.
I've never even been into sports, but I learned just how awesome it is to be in that community of we are all students here right now cheering on this one thing.
Every time I wear a Hawkeye shirt, I always hear somebody yell, "Go Hawks," at me, so I know that that's going to follow me wherever I go.
From COVID and everything that happened, I was stripped down to the essentials of leaning on my people and learning how to allow people to help me.
It was really hard to kind of adjust to being at home all the time.
Coming from a first-generation student, being resilient meant staying through college, pushing myself to be the best that I can be.
Not being able to see my family, that was really tough in a way that I probably still haven't completely processed.
I'm thankful for the peers as well as the mentors that I've had who have allowed me to be resilient.
I would love to thank my mom, my dad, obviously.
Thank you, Aunt Kelly and Uncle Mike, for raising me, for being there for me. And
My colleagues for some of the best years of my life.
My neighbors and my community members here in Iowa City.
Thank you, Mom and Dad.
I'd like to thank my fiance for being there and supporting me.
Thank you to my friends for making all of this worth it.
Congratulations, Hawkeyes. I am so excited to welcome you to your commencement. As University College graduates, you are a very special group of Iowa students and now alumni. You have earned degrees in two of the university's oldest distance and online programs, programs that have been part of our legacy for 45 years. Today, we honor you for your unique status as students who worked hard to earn your degrees in a largely virtual environment, often juggling competing demands on your time. We are so impressed with your dedication and your commitment. Any commencement is also a recognition of team effort. So today we also thank and recognize the family members, friends, teachers, mentors, and many others who have supported and aided you in your success. You are about to move on to another phase of life, and as you leave us, please know that you have been an important part of the excellence of this university. As you move on to new adventures and new accomplishments, you will always be part of the proud Iowa legacy. Your life will change in big ways in the coming years, but the University of Iowa will always welcome you home to your campus. Once again, congratulations, good luck, and best wishes for great success in the wonderful years ahead of you. We are very, very proud of you. And remember, once a Hawkeye, always a Hawkeye.
Hello, I'm Tanya Uden-Holman, Dean of the University College, and I'd like to welcome our graduates, as well as their family and friends, to the Spring 2023 Commencement Ceremony. I want to begin with a special message to our graduates. On behalf of all of us in University College, you did it. Congratulations on this momentous accomplishment. Commencement is a very special occasion where we come together as a Hawkeye family to celebrate the success of students who have met the challenges we set for them and that they set for themselves. Because the Bachelor of Applied Studies and Bachelor of Liberal Studies are distance education programs, you are all pros at learning virtually. And I'm confident you are finding creative ways to celebrate your virtual commencement with family and friends. I'm especially proud that University College has its own standalone ceremony, which provides the university with an opportunity to acknowledge the unique journey of our online students. Our students come from a variety of backgrounds and experiences. They've completed their degrees while sitting in home offices and around kitchen tables from a variety of locations within the state of Iowa and across the country. Many worked full-time, raised children, or served our country during their educational journey. While some started their degree a few years ago, others have been working on their goal of becoming a University of Iowa graduate over a number of years, and sometimes even decades, often taking one course at a time or returning to the university after being away for many years to achieve their goal of being a college graduate. We applaud your determination and resiliency. You should be incredibly proud of your accomplishment. I know I'm very proud of all of you. I'd like to end by wishing you all the very best as you begin the next chapter of your life's journey. And welcome to the University of Iowa alumni family.
Hi, I'm Jan Gorman, and I'm a professor of practice, and I teach for the University of Iowa in the College of Education Human Relations minor program. I congratulate you on being here today. And as I speak with you, I wonder if you feel similarly to what I have felt at my commencements. I have felt the graduation ceremony was, at a minimum, recognition for what I had accomplished, recognition for those years I had put forth so much study, slept so few hours, and unfortunately saw my family even less. I thought commencements were recognition for these efforts, like a closure, completion of a project. But no, commencement means to commence, to begin. You are finishing one chapter of your life by obtaining this undergraduate degree, and now you're beginning another. Some of you are planning to use this undergraduate degree to begin graduate school. Some of you are looking to use the degree to advance in your current career, and some of you are considering using the degree to begin a new career. Yes, this undergraduate degree is recognition for all that hard work you've applied over these past years, but it is also the beginning of so many opportunities. Because after today, you are no longer the undergraduate college student. You are the graduate moving to the next step in fulfilling your dream. Whether that dream is a new job, a promotion, a new career, staying the course yet being so much better at it, or moving into graduate school, you have this dream of what you want to achieve. You know, in talking with my students, I frequently hear that whatever their dream is, it includes happiness. I think we can each agree that we want to be happy. Happiness is something we always seek. Yet, Glenn Van Eckeren, author and trainer, suggests that we will struggle to experience happiness when we make it this top priority. It's like the more we chase it, the further it flies away. Whatever our dream is, when the next step in achieving the dream does not materialize quickly, we can hit what is called the nevers. Those moments when we feel we will never accomplish our dream. It's just flown away. I remember after I obtained my bachelor's degree, I moved to another state. And I no longer had my network, my relatives, or my friends close by. I was starting afresh, developing new networks, creating new relationships, and unfortunately, working in a job I did not like while searching for my dream career and the happiness I was sure would come along with it. However, getting my dream job in my dream career was a much slower process than I thought it would be. And I began to feel that I was not going to achieve my dream and the happiness that I sought. Dr. Angela Duckworth, scholar of grit and character, she says that when she gets discouraged, she realizes at these times that she's just not all in. She's not fully committed to her goal. And Charles Schwab, he's noted for his thinking about working for the love of what we do. And when we do not find happiness. My takeaway from these successful people is that we should always seek opportunities. Opportunities that we are passionate about. We should be all in. And when we hit the nevers, to reconnect with our dream, our passion, and to fully recommit. Please keep your dream and be all in. If you encounter these nevers, remember you have succeeded in one of life's greatest commitments. You are a college graduate. This commencement is the start of a new adventure. Enjoy it and be passionate. Again, congratulations and welcome to being an alumni of the University of Iowa.
I cannot stop spending time. I'm spending time right now. No matter what plans I make today, whether I make lunch or drive for takeout, whether I go for a walk or nap on the couch, whether I read a chapter or binge an entire season, the one certainty is that my time will be spent. I have no means of conserving my time, but I do have some degree of choice in where it goes. In the last few years, school has taken up a large amount of my formerly free time. My name's Andy Postotnik. I'm graduating with a BAS degree this spring. I returned to the University of Iowa in 2019 to complete a 4-year degree that I'd left unfinished 10 years prior. People asked me why I was going back to school, whether I needed to for work, if I was planning to change careers. I wasn't sure if it was either, really. If anything, I was worried that the extra time commitment of school would make my work life more difficult. At times it did. And I'm still not sure that my graduate status will have any immediate impact on the state of my career. Still, I can say with certainty that the time spent earning my degree was worth it. When I originally enrolled at the university, right out of high school, I was not a very good student. Setting aside time to do the readings, talking to professors during office hours, going to bed and waking up early, all those healthy student habits felt like unnatural acts to me. And I didn't even know if I really wanted to be a student. Eventually I left the university. In the following years I joined the workforce. I assumed that I was done with education. I was pretty happy at my job. I went to work during the day, I hung out in the evenings, did artwork, played disc golf, saw friends, watched TV, and I enjoyed the way I spent my time. Yet, I sometimes regretted not completing my bachelor's. I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd limited myself, and I kept finding subjects I wish I knew more about. More than anything, I really regretted not taking advantage of the opportunities I had at the university to simply learn. I hadn't appreciated how amazing it was to have had so much time set aside for just that purpose. Eventually, the time came when I was ready to explore other opportunities in my life. I began to think more seriously about completing that 4-year degree. I was ready to invest my time more seriously. I was excited when I learned about the BAS and BLS degrees offered by the University of Iowa. Asynchronous remote learning made completing a 4-year degree seem more possible than it had before. I was ready to be a student again. I re-enrolled. But then, I got a new job offer, and I had to consider again what I wanted to do with the next years of my life, where my time would go. I had to weigh ambitions against practical necessities. Eventually, I decided that I would accept the offer, but I would also remain enrolled at the university as a part-time student. It meant that I would likely be an undergrad for multiple additional years. It meant that I'd need to do my schoolwork during hours that I'd previously tried to leave open. I'd have to be intentional about my time in a way that I never had before. It was going to be a big commitment, and I hoped I wouldn't get sick of it. I didn't. I still love my job, I still love being a student. The BAS degree is flexible. I've been able to pursue old passions like creative writing. I've been able to learn more about subjects I always wished I knew about, like political science, archaeology, and religion. My previous mistakes provided insight on how to be a successful student this time around. I set up Zoom meetings with professors. I reached out frequently to my advisor and received a ton of help from her. Still, it was a lot of work, and most of all, it required a significant investment of time. And that's one thing we all share. I know that everyone listening today has their own story and their own set of circumstances. Maybe you were a returning student like me, or maybe you were new to college and you got it right on this first go-round. Maybe you were a full-time or part-time student. Maybe you focused primarily on your studies, or maybe you had fit your schoolwork in at odd hours while taking care of family, working, or pursuing other goals. No matter what your circumstances, I know that you had to balance your schoolwork against other commitments. I'm sure there were changes in your life over these tumultuous past few years that might have made focusing on school a challenge. And I know that we all put valuable time into this. Still, it was time that had to be spent somewhere. I'm grateful that we got to spend it learning. I used to think of school as having a narrow focus, that classwork needed to be demonstrably tied to a future career to be worthwhile. Not so much now. As technological advances continue to change the job landscape, it feels harder and harder to narrowly define the right skills for any one job. Flexibility, curiosity, and a love of learning, though, are traits that seem to breed success in any area. I feel fortunate to have been able to spend time cultivating those traits through education. Any opportunity to deepen my understanding of and curiosity about the world around me is worthwhile. It's an investment that continuously pays back. Time spent learning makes all subsequent hours richer and more interesting. I hope you find that to be the case in your life as well. I hope that graduation can be more than a check mark on a to-do list. I hope that it can be one important step in a lifetime of continuous learning and curiosity. For myself, I can hardly believe that I'm graduating with a bachelor's degree. And this fall, I'll be starting a master's program. I never thought I'd be a grad student. I'm very grateful for the opportunities that the University of Iowa's distance and online learning has provided me. It's been an amazing experience, and I'm happy to be sharing it with all of you.
President Wilson, I am pleased to present to you the assembled candidates for the Bachelor of Applied Studies and Bachelor of Liberal Studies degrees. These worthy and approved candidates, having completed all of the requirements for the degrees, are recommended to you by the faculty of University College for the conferral of these degrees.
On recommendation of the faculty of University College and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, State of Iowa, I confer on each of you the degree of Bachelor of Applied Studies and Bachelor of Liberal Studies as qualified and designated. Class of 2023, congratulations. You are now officially college graduates.
Now it's time for the part of the program where we individually recognize each graduate. We are proud of every student who has met the demanding requirements that we set for the attainment of degrees from the University of Iowa's University College. We note with special pride and congratulations those students who have earned the high grade point average that qualifies them for graduation with distinction, with high distinction, and with highest distinction.
Chassie Renee Beidler, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Organizational Studies. Mary Bragg, Bachelor of Applied Studies, Justice Studies emphasis. William Brooks, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Health and Human Studies. Janae Carson, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Health and Human Studies. Alexandria Carol Cross, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Organizational Studies. Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Health and Human Studies. Jamie Cummings, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Family, Community, and Social Support. Michelle Lee Dana, Bachelor of Applied Studies, Human Relations emphasis. Teresa Ann Getting, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Global Studies. Manuel Gonzalez Valencia, Bachelor of Applied Studies, Political Science emphasis. Simone Sherelle Green, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Health and Human Studies. Sherry M.W. Hike, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Health and Human Studies. Kylan Ann Marcingill, Bachelor of Applied Studies. Paul Gregory McCarthy, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Justice and Ethics. Dianita Eloisa Nemchik, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Organizational Studies. Andrew M. Pistotnik, Bachelor of Applied Studies, Creative Writing emphasis. Nicole L. Popp, Bachelor of Applied Studies. Denise Romero, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Global Studies. Amanda Ray Sims, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Family, Community, and Social Support. Gabriel Sturdivant, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Global Studies. Shelby Lynn von Renssel, Bachelor of Applied Studies. T. Lane Williams, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Expression in Writing and Arts, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Family, Community, and Social Support, with highest distinction. Emma Christine Willits, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Family, Community, and Social Support. Michael Wright, Bachelor of Applied Studies.